New from RLAARLOS, I've got the Omni Terminator right here. This is like a 1/10 scale basher race truck, okay? And I say basher race truck because it's basher, but it's got race tendencies. I'm gonna show this to you on the table. Open this thing up. Let's see what's in it. Let's go. This is what you see when you open it up. The tires are loose. You got to put them on. They are vented inside the wheels. Now, I'm in a sandy environment, so I sealed that up. If not, the sand will get in here and it will just mess everything up. But the tires look nice, lightweight. There's your truck. The truck appears to be like about a 1/12 scale basher racer truck. I like the slogan, tear up the dirt. I like that. The Omni Terminator. Really nice little body right there, but this is where we're at. Let's get into this. There's a lot of beat to this little guy. Now this is the alloy version, not the carbon version. So we got the nice 70-75 shock towers. I believe those are the same on either vehicle. Now the carbon version comes with carbon inside the arms. But these arms, there's a lot of beef here. I don't expect to have any issues with these arms, just the way they are. The chassis art is beautiful. Look at that. It's kind of like a warrior Omni Terminator. I like that right there. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this. I want to get into the motor, ESC, servo, and it does have a wheelie bar that you got to put on. There are instructions for that, but let's dig a little deeper. The motor in this version is a 3100 kV 2852 size. It's got the 45 amp ESC. The servo is not normal 1/10. It's more like a mid-size servo, medium, something like a Reef's Raw 400 would fit in this perfectly if you need a little bit more. But the servo is rated to 11 kg, and I'm sure it's plenty for this truck. Now this is a new one from RLAARLOS, 2200 milliamp 3S. So I like seeing that, and I also like seeing the XT60 plugs. Nice update right here. The battery compartment is really nice. Now, the reason I'm showing this is some of the other cars, they always had like a little notch that would kind of poke into the battery, kind of dent the battery a little bit. There is none of that here. There's a lot of beat to this, and it goes all the way into the hinge pin braces. Look at that. It's like a 4mm thick hinge pin brace right there. This is the A position. There's the B position. There's the C position, and there's the D. And nice, beefy metal body shocks. I mean, everything feels great here. So, very nice piece. Aluminum brace right here. The radio is pretty much the same 4-channel radio that we've been seeing in all the recent RLAARLOS vehicles. Nice, solid little radio, and it does have decent features to it. You can reverse servos and stuff through the dip switches. I mean, actually, it's not a bad radio. I got to put my little thumb thing on it, but not bad. Let's power this thing up. That's it. All right, I expect a little bit more beeps on it, but regardless, that's adequate. Now, if you were going to race and all that, you'd want a little bit quicker, but that's really nice right there. Now, let's listen to it. Obviously, it's not censored. Not bad. This thing states that a 3650 size motor or full size 540 will go in this, at least in the carbon version. I want to see if it'll go into this one right here. As far as the motor goes, it won't go in. We got to have the motor mount assembly. You can see right here's the one that I've got. See this? See that? There's a new mount there, old mount here. Well, they're all kind of new, right? But you got to have a bigger unit to go for the 540. So, nope. 540 will not go right into this particular vehicle. This is the rear diff. Let's get some measurements. Okay, the diff cup and all that is pretty much plastic. So it looks like a nice nylon, like what the arms are made out of, which is pretty nice. The ring gear comes in at roughly 32 millimeters. Maybe 33 by the specs. Pretty nice little dude though. Feels smooth too. While opening up the diff, I want to point out that it does have sway bars front and rear. Not only is the rear diff back in place, sway bar, everything like that, wheelie bar is on. Now the wheelie bar just simply bolts into the sides right here. Actually pretty simple and easy. That was a little stiff. This one moves. But nice piece. Radio on. Okay, that's it, I guess. Try the steering. Not bad. Now let's throttle it just in case it, ooh, got lights. Ready? Ooh. Reverse is a little lacking there. So you're not gonna be doing any reverse front flips. Dudes, it's even picking up the front off of the tires I got. That's a great sign. Diff feels smooth. Diff feels smooth. Let's go ahead and try the center diff here. All right. Very nice. Speaking of the differential, we actually have 2 gaskets right here for the diff cups. We have some tools. We have another pinion gear. Man, I got so many of these 4-ways. And you got these pieces right here. What these are for, these are your battery adjustments where you can put different size batteries in there and kind of lock them into place. Side pieces, cushions for, you know, pushing. and it's got the bolts and stuff like that. So we got these right here. I'm not going to need to mess with any of this stuff right yet, but I'm certainly going to save these little guys right here. That's for sure. And of course you get the book. The book goes over everything for the carbon system and the alloy. You know, you got all this stuff right here. So everything, parts, pieces, all that stuff. But there's one more thing I need to show you, and that's all the accessories. Look at all these wonderful things right here. All kinds of alloy, knuckles, hubs, braces, servo horns, servo mounts, servo saver, axle shafts, diff cups, maybe. Yeah, differential, 0. Look at that, there's no center diff on that. You got your outdrive cups, all this stuff, but this right here. Yeah, you're seeing that right. You can put 17mm hubs on this thing. How awesome is that? I mean, a 17mm hub on this little guy. Maybe e-buggy tires and wheels? I mean, maybe. But that's pretty darn amazing. Apparently, there's an entire alloy modification kit that just simply comes with everything. Dudes, I'm telling you what, 17mm hubs on this little guy. I mean, that's wild in my opinion. And that was my first look at the Omni Terminator by RLAARLOS. I said beef a lot, right? Because there's a lot of beef in this thing. Hopefully everything holds up because I want to send this thing as best I can. Hopefully I can make the landing pads. If not, we'll see what it can take. But straight with the 3S right out of the box. Brushless out of the box. Wheelie bar. Diffs feel smooth. I mean, everything on it is nice. RLAARLOS, they continue to step it up. But I do have one more thing. This right here. Very similar setup, right? Maybe adjust the shocks a little bit or something. But I think we need a buggy version for this. And the overall size of this, I think, would work for a legit 1/10 scale off-road buggy. I think it would work for that. I mean, obviously, different body, wing, wheels, and tires. But man, the 17mm hex hubs. Dudes, that's huge for this little guy. But hey, I think I'm going to end up doing the full alloy kit eventually with it. And 4,000 kV hobby wing. I think I'm going to have to do it. But first, I got to get this guy. I got to get past the drive. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully I was able to show you guys some of the things about this. Check that description. I'll link them up down below. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. And I want you all to have an absolutely fantastic day. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.